Imagine walking into a quiet school, notebooks in hand, the day beginning like any other. By the end of it, one student is gone, brutally murdered. No eyewitnesses. No clear motive. Just a mystery that has haunted investigators for decades. This is the chilling case of Chaim Weiss, a puzzle that has left law enforcement baffled, theories conflicting, and the community in shock. And today, we're diving into every lead, every clue, and the strange details that still don't add up. It was November 11, 1986, in Long Beach, New York. Chaim Weiss, a 14-year-old student, walked into the Talmudical Academy, a place of study, routine, and community. But that ordinary morning became a nightmare. By the end of the day, Chaim was found dead in a secluded part of the school building. The discovery shocked not only the students and faculty, but the entire community. The scene was horrifying, a violent attack, yet no sign of forced entry. No witness accounts. No clear motive. Just a young life taken in a place that should have been safe. From the start, the investigation was complicated. Authorities were puzzled immediately. The murder weapon was never conclusively identified. There was no sign of robbery. No fingerprints could be definitively linked to a suspect, and the timing suggested someone familiar with the school layout. Every clue seemed to contradict another. Some evidence suggested a stranger may have entered. Other details pointed toward someone internal, a member of the school community. This ambiguity created tension. Every theory was plausible and impossible to prove. Over the years, several possibilities emerged. One. External intruder theory. Someone from outside entered during school hours. But with no forced entry and high security, it seemed improbable. 2. Internal suspicion. Could it have been a student or staff member? Some behavioral patterns pointed to internal knowledge, yet no one confessed or was arrested. 3. Psychological profile. Experts speculated on the type of perpetrator who could commit such a violent act in a familiar environment. Some suggested it could have been someone with personal grudges or unstable tendencies, but nothing concrete ever surfaced. Every lead seemed promising, until it hit a dead end. If you're following this case and want to see how modern investigative methods could finally shed light on the Weiss mystery, hit like and subscribe. Because what we're about to explore next, overlooked details, witness inconsistencies, and strange forensic clues, might bring you closer than ever to understanding what really happened. Some details stood out. Doors reportedly locked from the inside, yet someone gained access. Witnesses gave conflicting accounts about who was in the hallways. Certain objects were moved in the room, suggesting the killer lingered longer than expected. Investigators could not determine if there was a struggle outside the room. The scene appeared both staged and chaotic. These contradictions created a psychological puzzle. Every clue was both a potential lead and a trap, making the investigation nearly impossible. The Long Beach community was gripped with fear and confusion. Parents questioned the safety of their children. Students whispered theories, each more sensational than the last. Media coverage added fuel. Newspapers speculated on gang involvement. Talk shows discussed motive theories. Public fascination grew, much like the social sleuthing we covered in previous episodes. But unlike AI-generated cases or viral online crowds, this was real. Real fear. Real grief. Real lives affected. Decades later, the identity of Chaim Weiss's killer remains unknown. Motive is still a mystery. Key evidence has been lost or degraded over time. Experts still debate, was it opportunistic, personal, random? Every theory has supporters and detractors, but no one has provided proof. It's a haunting reminder. Some mysteries resist closure, no matter how much technology advances. In our next episode, we'll explore cold mystery in the UK, Lynn Bryant's murder. Another school-related cold case, decades later, with baffling evidence, yet in a completely different country. The pattern continues, the past never fully leaves, and investigative techniques evolve. But some questions remain. If you're captivated by this story, hit like. Subscribe for more in-depth cold case analyses. And tell us in the comments, which theory do you think is most plausible? Was it an inside job, or did a stranger enter? Your thoughts might be featured in our next community discussion.